Welcome to the Lead Pedal Podcast with your host, Bruce Outridge, where he talks all things trucking. Now let's get rolling.
Hey, how's everybody doing today? Welcome to another edition of the Lead Pedal Podcast. I'm your host, Bruce Outridge, and today we're going to be talking about what's changed in getting a job. Are you finding that job fairs aren't working for you? Are you doing something wrong? Or is it just the climate and the tariffs of the day? We were recently at a trucking network job fair, and it was a lot less than it was in the past. No fault of their own, just the climate of the industry, and we're going to talk a little bit about that today. If someone is really talented, really has a great attitude, really has the skills they need, they will somehow find a way to bring them on the team so that they don't lose that person, because that is more valuable than teaching someone how to drive. They can always teach someone how to drive, but you can't teach someone to have a good attitude. You can't teach someone to be really smart. So then why aren't people getting jobs in the industry? Why are people not getting jobs at job fair? Why are carriers not attending job fairs if this is what's there? Well, I can tell you it's a two-pronged approach, and a lot of it has to do with the way people attend job fairs. You know what? It's funny because the people that are attending the job fairs, people who are really good drivers and already have jobs, really aren't usually attending job fairs. They're kind of already got what they're doing. They might kind of casual look around, see if there's a better opportunity somewhere, but they also know that it's got to be really worth the move. You've got to really jump in salary or jump in opportunity or jump in runs or something like that to want to jump the fence and go to another carrier, because it's not that easy to come back in, start at the bottom, and then build that career up. If you've been with a carrier for 5-10 years, it is very hard to start again at another carrier. You've got a lot of experience, a lot of expertise, and a lot of the way things are done. So then why are drivers coming to a job fair and not getting a job? Why are carriers not coming to the job fair? Because a lot of times I hear, you know what, the talent's not in the room. The people that are at the job fair are always at the job fair. Is it the carriers? Is it the drivers? Well, we're going to tell you about. So to give you a quick recap, drivers, if you are looking for a job, you need to start upping your game. Okay, if you want to find those quality carriers because they're not in the room, because they don't find the value there, then you need to up your game, and then you will see that they start coming back in the room. And the carriers, they're looking for quality. They're not looking for just anybody anymore. In fact, what I heard is there's a lot of people. The reason that the job fair was a bit smaller than usual was that they didn't. The carriers are not hiring as much. I can tell you, folks, they are all hiring. Every single one of them is hiring. They're being extremely, extremely selective right now. So if you want to make sure that you have, the opportunities that you should be there, and trucking is a great career, folks. I did it. I've done it my whole life. There's a lot of opportunities there. You have to make the opportunities by shining above everybody else. That means knowing your stuff. That means doing your homework. That means understanding who you're going to talk to in the room. When you go to a job fair, you shouldn't be just wandering around picking up pens. You should know exactly which carriers you want to see, why you want to see them, and what opportunities are available. And don't ask the color of their trucks, because that's on their website. Anything on their website, you should not be asking a recruiter at a job fair. You should be asking important questions like, what kind of home time will I get? What's the salary package look like? How many days off will I get? Those kind of important questions. Don't ask them about, hey, do you have van trailers? If you haven't gone to the website to check that out, then you haven't even started your homework. All right, make yourself the best of the best, and you too will get a job. And I know you'll do it, and I know you'll enjoy it because this is a great industry to be part of. All right, thanks for listening to the podcast. We really appreciate it. Hey, subscribe to us on whatever platform you're listening to, and if you want to see what great carriers have to say about people and what they're looking for, then check out our carrier profiles. They're on our YouTube channel. They're also on our Lead Pedal Podcast website. Go check it out, and you can see all the interviews I've done with different carriers and what they're looking for. All right, my friends, good luck on the job front. We'll talk to you later. Be good out there. Bye for now.
This has been another episode of the Lead Pedal Podcast. For more information or to subscribe to the podcast, visit theleadpedalpodcast.com and be sure to follow the podcast on Facebook and Twitter.